Alright, so a bunch of Mario Galaxy leaks are coming out, and I think we should talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about, as the intro and the title shows, Mario Galaxy leaks. Now, I think like a couple months ago, there were some cookie leaks, and it showed our first render of Yoshi, I believe, and it showed like some renders of Mario flying and him riding on Yoshi. It was really cool, and it kind of gave us confirmation that Bowser Jr. was going to be in the movie. We're getting similar stuff to that, except it's like 10 times bigger. Shout out to Carolina Draws on Twitter for this, information and images. We got 2 cereal boxes that we know so far. Lucky Charms is collabing with the Mario Galaxy movie. It looks pretty cool. It shows Mario flying with like, the little leprechaun mascot. They even got like a star there. It's pretty cool. You can even see the observatory in the background. It's honestly pretty cool. The next one is Tricks, and it's pretty similar packaging. It just obviously just Tricks. It's cool because this one shows like the path that Mario's flying in, and you can obviously still see the observatory. It's just a little bit more hidden. But what I find more interesting is the back of the box. Now, the back of the Lucky Charms box shows a bunch of power-ups and accessories. It shows the Ice and Fire Flower power-up that we already saw in the first movie, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully this time Mario actually picks it up, and just not teasing us the whole time. We see a bunch of Lumas. These are new renders. They're actually different colored ones, so that's actually pretty cool. The back of the trick box is a little less interesting, but it's still pretty cool. It shows that same Mario render we've seen like 5 times now, and it shows a little icon with Bowser Jr. confirming that he's probably going to be the main antagonist of this movie. Nothing too interesting. It shows a couple Luma renders, but it's just still pretty cool to see actual marketing for the movie. Alright, now let's jump into the more interesting stuff that I thought was pretty cool. Now, there's 3 of these really cool kind of mini board games. They're made by Epoch games. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong or right. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. The first one we're going to talk about is the spin and match game. Now, low-key, I can't even lie, this kind of looks like what you would see like at a casino or something, like when you roll the ball on it and like you kind of guess which one it is. Okay, listen, you can't get mad at me. Gambling is nothing new to the Mario franchise. But nonetheless, this is pretty cool. It shows you a couple new renders. You got Luigi jumping. I'm pretty sure this is also the same one from the Old Spice leak. Correct me if I'm wrong. You got Mario doing his little spin attack move, which is pretty cool. You got Yoshi, I believe, throwing an egg. You got Peach with the parasol. You got Bowser Jr. riding his Koopa clown car, which is pretty freaking sick. But the coolest thing out of all these renders is we get confirmation that Captain Toad will be in the movie. That is so freaking sick. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not Captain Toad's gonna be in the movie. It's that the Toad we know in these movies will eventually or will become Captain Toad in this movie. I mean, we kind of already knew that from the trailer when he was wearing a scarf, but it's just really cool to get confirmation. Now, this next one is probably my favorite out of all the ones we're gonna be covering, and that it is a freaking pinball set. Yes, you heard me. We are gonna be getting a Super Mario Galaxy movie pinball set. I'm not joking. Now, obviously, it's not going to be the size of like when you'd see in an arcade, but the fact that this just even exists just makes me so happy, dude. We see Luigi doing like that one Mario Galaxy pose, except I think he looks a little bit more frightened, which is kind of funny. And the most interesting leak we get out of this set is the fact that we see Yoshi, which is always cool, We know that Yoshi's going to be in this movie. He was in the post-credit scene. That's nothing to be, shocked about. The thing that's really like got me thinking is that we see Mini Bowser riding with Yoshi. It's kind of hard to tell at first, but you can, if you look closely, he's right there. What does this mean for the movie? We know Bowser isn't going to be the main antagonist of this movie, but is Bowser going to have like a redemption arc, or do you guys think that he's just manipulating Yoshi? I honestly don't know. I kind of hope he's like become good, but then like Bowser Jr. convinces him to be bad, and then he's like, the big bad for the 3rd film. That's just what I hope personally. But I don't know. Tell me you guys' thoughts in the comments. Okay, guys, so I kind of did a slip up. I cannot find the 3rd product. I swear there was one. I'm not lying. But I can't find it anymore. If I do eventually find it, I'll put an image on screen. If I don't, well, then no image, sorry. But don't worry, guys, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We got one more piece of news that I like to share with you guys. Now, McDonald's usually releases like this thing, for like the whole year, the 2026 slate of like what toys they're gonna be doing for each month. And in April, we see that the Mario Galaxy movie is getting toys. We kind of already knew this. It would be weird if McDonald's didn't do it, but it's just nice to have confirmation that we are gonna be getting fast food toys and kind of a whole promotion for the Mario Galaxy movie. And I got an announcement for you guys. You guys like our merch hunts, right? Where we go out to stores or to a mall and look for all the Mario merchandise. Even if we own it, we still show it off and buy some products. Well, I'm happy to announce that in March, spring break, we are going to be doing a Mario Galaxy movie merch hunt. Yeah, you heard that right. Get hyped. Mario Galaxy movie, March. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. We're gonna be getting all the things we announced. We're gonna go to McDonald. We're gonna get the Happy Meal toys. We're gonna be getting the action figures, everything. Sorry, my bad. Oh, and a little teaser for next video. While we're on the topic of Mario movie merchandise, I got the whole, literally every single Mario movie action figure. Oh, and you're probably wondering, oh, that's cool, but where's Bowser? Yeah, you didn't even have to ask. There's Bowser, right there. I did promise in my last merch haul I was gonna do a whole video unboxing all these figures, so I live up to my promises. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in 2026. I got a lot of cool stuff planned for 2026, so hope you guys stick around. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been one of Nate. Oh, peace.